Oh my God. So you guys are you guys are not gonna believe what just happened to me. So I'm sitting here at my counter. I'm eating like a little bit of chips and salsa, like the Tostitos chips and salsa. I don't understand what happened. I was like going to clean it up, like take it to the sink, and it just like exploded like all over the place, all over the counter, all over the floor, all over the seat, all over me. And now I'm so grossed out because all I can smell is salsa. And I'm like, ew, like, ew. So I'm just waiting for Matt to come up and be like, what the F happened? And I mean, it's like disgusting. I don't even want to show you the stool right now. We have like white stools and I just got salsa all over it. So I don't even know how to get it out or clean it. So I'm gonna have Matt do it. But hello, everybody. Let me see who's here. Irina, Linda, Gloria, Pamela. Oh my God. Susie Q with an amazing story. Did you hear the news? A lady had her baby at 36 weeks in the bathroom on an airplane. Kudos to the awesome crew that helped her. Baby's middle name is Sky. That is an amazing story. Don't know if it could be me, if I could go through with that, but I guess you really don't have a choice at that point. Hi, Judy. Hi, everybody. It's so nice to sit and chat with you all. So it's been a pretty busy week. And then this weekend is a really busy weekend. So I'm glad you could all be here. I know this is like kind of like an odd time. I usually do. I know we're all in like different time zones anyway, but I usually do like a Wednesday or Thursday around 5 or 5:30. So I know today is like a little bit earlier, but I'm so happy to see you all and to chat with you all despite this like time difference. So I'm so happy that you're tuning in. I'm trying to think what we were even doing and why I'm doing this on a Friday at 3:30, but I'm like trying to what did I forget our whole week that we just had? Hold on. Oh, so we had like a lot of appointments this week. I know Matt had a online reading on Thursday and stuff like that. But oh my God, here's everybody. Kim King, hi Lois, Ches, Vincent, Donna, Lauren. Oh my gosh, Von V, Lori, Infinite Happiness, Kimberly, Priscilla, LB, Donna, Charlene. Oh my God, you guys are like all here today. So I hope everybody's doing well. Luckily, I am too. Thank God. It's been another good week being pregnant. I feel like every single bump day, I'm like, I can't believe it's X week, Y week, whatever. But seriously, my time in my life has never gone as fast as it has been. Oh, hi, Matt. Matt's tuning in from downstairs. He said, it's me. I swear time has not gone by this fast, like in my whole life, than me being pregnant. I mean, I don't understand. And I know it's not going to slow up, especially when we have a newborn. People say the newborn phase goes by so fast and the toddler phase goes by so fast. And then all of a sudden, you have a teenager. So it's so crazy, especially because I still feel like a teenager. I'm only 23. So, crazy. It's just so crazy. So 25 weeks. It has been awesome. So Matt and I have been doing like a lot of exercising. So luckily it is springtime now. Here in America, on the East Coast, in Rhode Island, we finally have a little bit of spring. We've had a lot of sun. Everything is like blooming. So we've been suffering from like our allergies a little bit, and pollen is all over the place. But it's just great because we get to go outside, which is something that I love because although, I meet with my trainer once a week and we work out and we do weights and whatnot, and I'm in the gym, to be completely honest with you all, I cannot stand the gym. Like I cannot stand to sit on a treadmill going nowhere. So I'd much rather be exercising outside. So Matt's been scooping me off the couch, which I haven't really even been on the couch, but sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I want to walk. And he's like, nope, it's beautiful out. We're walking. We're going to do a few miles. So just the past few days alone, we've done we did 4 one day, 6, Yeah, so we've done probably close to 10 miles we've done just in this week alone. So I love that. I think it's great for me, great for the baby, great to get the blood pumping, so I don't get swollen. And obviously, as it gets warm out, so that's been great. So luckily, like my energy level's been great still. I feel like I've been getting so much done. And yeah, and then you guys saw I posted on my YouTube channel. So if you missed it, after this bump date, you can go and peek. But I did a what I eat in a day pregnant. So I kind of showed you, I actually filmed it on Monday and then I posted it on Wednesday. So that's a pretty good like idea of what I eat. Now every single day is different. I don't know if any of the women here when you've been pregnant, it's just been so tough ever since I've been pregnant. Like every single day I just have no idea what I'm going to eat. When I go to a restaurant, I have no idea what I'm going to want to order or have. And it's been a struggle. So I've done like a lot of takeout, but even with takeout, I do try to make healthy choices. Like last night, I had like some scrod and broccoli and some rice. And, you know, even like my Chipotle order is super healthy. And I try to do like just chicken and brown rice and lettuce and stuff. But it's just every day is different, but that was a very realistic, like what I eat in a day being pregnant. So I try really, really hard to be healthy for Royce, for myself. But then, you know what? Real life happens. Literally the day after I filmed that and I ate like really, really good. The next day I ate really good too. But I like just had a craving for cupcakes and I saw like the mix and I just made cupcakes and I had a couple of them. And, you know, I've been snacking on chocolate here and there and chips and salsa and whatever else, you know. But I do try to make some healthier choices. And I have come to find that I love doing like kids menu items sometimes. So like today I was starving and I did it to myself. I woke up, I had a cup of cereal. I do like unsweetened almond milk with just like a cup of organic cereal. And then a couple hours later, I had like a granola bar. And then we were just doing errands and I just waited way too long to eat. And I was just starving and I was doing errands. So I stopped at Chick-fil-A and I actually just got like a little kids like meal. So I just got 2 chicken strips and like applesauce and like some chocolate milk. And that kind of sufficed me for a little bit. So anyways, if you're interested in seeing what I do eat in a day being pregnant, at least for one day, it is on my YouTube channel now. And I had that on Monday. So that is the story. But then of course, this is what I've been. Okay. So if anyone else has been pregnant, please fill me in on this. I have to know. So, okay. I didn't have sickness through my first trimester. Thank you, God. I was so blessed. So lucky. I've never gotten like the morning sickness or anything. I've had a couple food aversions, as we've probably talked about before. I've had, you know, like dry heaving a little bit like toward the beginning, but honestly, nothing crazy. So now, like it was very easy to like eat healthy. I've been eating a lot of salads, chicken, whatever. But for some reason, I want to say this past week definitely has been the worst. So I'll just focus on like the past week because that's what we're doing anyway, week 25. I don't know what it is. I was even telling Matt like on our walk the other night, I have been like a freaking crazy animal with my appetite. Like when I tell you like ravenous, I want every single thing that's in front of me and I can't control it. Like I can't control my thoughts with wanting food. I can't control my thoughts with wanting snacks. And like just absolutely nothing is satisfying me at all. Like at all. Even if I have like a salad with chicken and vegetables, like not even close to satisfying me. Today I was starving. I started to like shake. My blood pressure was dropping, blood sugar, I mean. So I got, you know, the little Chick-fil-A and I'm like, okay, like this is good. And then that didn't even suffice me. Like nothing is satisfying my stomach And I know I sound like a crazy person, but I feel like I am literally going crazy because no matter how much I eat, I'm doing frequent snacking. I'm doing OMG. I don't know what is going on, but I just can't. Please tell me someone else felt this way or feels this way, or like, what did you do? Because it is starting to, oh my goodness, like drive me crazy. Like it's really starting to drive me crazy. I'm almost into my third trimester. So I see Gloria says last trimester, baby grows off the charts. You will need to eat for his growth. Last trimester is the largest in volume. Live it and love it. Oh my God, I love that advice. Thank you so much for that, because that was so positive. But I'm trying. And there's times I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm pregnant. Like, you know what I mean? I get it. Like, I have a growing baby. It's not just me. It's not just my stomach. It was much easier to like maintain a diet before. Now it's just out of control. But this past week alone has just been wild. Like, it's so wild in terms of food. I have never been so food oriented like this in my life. I never cared this much about food. I was always able to kind of like eat healthy, balance, snack, whatever. OMG, nothing is satisfying me. Nothing. So like just in the past couple hours alone, I've had that little kids meal from Chick-fil-A. Then I had to stop into Michael's craft store and they had like the one little square of Ghirardelli chocolate. So I had one of those. I came home. I had half of like a cupcake, a mini cupcake that I made. And then I just had to snack on some chips and salsa, and like I could still go. Like I could still go. My appetite is crazy. It's so crazy. So I have to like really like stop myself. So anyways, on to the fun stuff. I don't want to bore you guys with obsessing over food. But let's see. Kimberly said, I remember ordering a large pizza. I thought I could eat it for a couple of days. I ended up eating the whole large pizza. I was embarrassed. Okay. I have a secret. Kimberly, I just did something very similar to this the other day. Okay. So I don't know why I've just been craving. If you want to know a craving, chips and like dip has kind of been like my craving the past couple weeks. Just like some chips and dip. It could be spinach artichoke dip, salsa, cheese dip, taco dip, whatever. I've just been wanting like a snack of chips and dip. So the other day, we were at Target, Matt and I was just like grabbing some things, and I'm like, oh, I really want like chips and dip. I haven't had these in like, oh my God, like a year. So I grabbed the Tostitos, a couple bags. I grabbed a couple of the salsas. They were like 2 for $7 or something. So the other day, I'm like, or when was it yesterday? It could have been like yesterday, the day before. So I'm like sitting here at the counter, and I'm like doing things on my laptop, and me and Matt are just chatting back and forth. And I am eating the chips and the salsa, and I'm just like preoccupied. I'm like scrolling on my phone. I'm doing whatever. And I ended up eating almost the entire bag of chips. And I say like almost entire bag. It was basically the entire bag. I left like this much at the bottom. Oh my God. I couldn't even believe what I was doing. I couldn't stop myself. It was probably the craziest thing that's ever happened to me. So Kimberly, don't be embarrassed. I was mortified. And then Matt's like, let's go for a walk. And I'm like, I'm kind of tired. And he's like, no. So then we were literally taking a walk, and I'm like, okay, good thing I walked, because like I pretty much ate the whole bag of chips. He was like, what? I'm like, yes, I literally ate pretty much the whole bag of chips. Like I didn't even realize it. I couldn't even stop myself. Like my stomach is just taking it all in. So a lot of you were saying that, to eat, and it just means that Royce must just be having a growth spurt. Brenda said, Royce is taking a growth spurt. Mama needs to eat. It's normal. So, wow. Anyways, that's been a little bit stressful, because it's hard when you're hungry and you just can't find anything to satisfy yourself, and you just can't find like anything to satisfy your hunger. And it's like, I will just eat anything that's like in my way. So, a little embarrassing. I do know that it's a symptom. I do know that it's normal, and I do know that I'm pregnant. So please don't feel bad if you watched, like if you're someone who is pregnant or is pregnant now and you're not eating that healthy, you're kind of like having a lot of cravings, and you saw my video the other day and you're like, oh my God, I wish I could eat like this and healthy. I do not eat that healthy every day. And I start like really strong in the week and then I kind of go down. So, especially for the weekend, I try to give myself. So maybe I'll film another what I eat in a day pregnant. I'll wait like a couple more weeks to see how my appetite changes, and I'll show you guys like a weekend. So it's even more realistic, even though I have to say that one was extremely realistic. That is what I eat during the week. So yes, Kimberly said it happens, endless appetite. Yes, and I like underestimate myself. Like just like you, Kimberly, you're like, yeah, like I'll definitely have this pizza for a couple days. Like it's huge. Then it's not anymore. You all of a sudden eat it. So, anyways, that has been one of my pregnancy symptoms this last week. And then obviously some of my cravings I mentioned, and that was like chips and dip. So I feel like and then, oh my God, I had awful indigestion and like acid reflux from eating all that salsa, because salsa doesn't sit well with me anyway. And now I'm pregnant. So it's like, oh my God, it was so bad. I had to like suck on a Preggy Pop. I was so nauseous, so terrible. Yes, Gloria, I took a Pepsid. I love a Pepsid. Pepsid always helps me with indigestion. But oh my gosh. Reno says, I also craved hummus and salsa chips and Chinese food. Love Chinese food. Actually never felt satisfied. Limit chocolate though. Yes, chocolate is something that I don't know why it's not really one of my cravings. It was more like a craving to me, like when I used to be on my period, like before pregnancy. But chocolate, I haven't really been eating too much chocolate. And also I used to have a food aversion to coffee, and now that has left me completely. So now I can drink coffee a little bit, which I know they don't recommend too much when you're pregnant, but I think if you saw my video, my what I eat in a day, we literally go to Starbucks and I just get a cold brew, which is like 5 calories, cold coffee. And then I really like the cold foam like on top, and basically all I do is like suck off the cold foam, have a little bit of coffee, and then I end up like leaving like this much of the drink that was already like this tall. So oh my God. Yes, Kimberly said, also means your baby can have a head full of hair, heartburn. Well, at least that's the myth. I'm curious. I'd like to see. I don't know. I don't have a lot of hair. Despite what you see, these are extensions. I do wear hair extensions. I've been wearing them since I was in middle school. I have tape-in hair extensions. I know a few times people have commented like, your hair's gotten so long, but it really hasn't. My actual hair is growing. It's like up to there. It's like a cute, like just to like my bra strap, really. But I do have extensions, so my hair hasn't really like grown this much. I wish it has, but see, you can kind of see like that's like the end of like my real hair. So I have like a few more inches to go. But anyways, what else for this week? So the craziness with the food, whatever. He is getting bigger. I think he's about 2 pounds now, or creeping up to 2 pounds. He's getting a lot longer. He's like 14 inches long now, which is so crazy to me. And we have gotten, and it's so funny that you just say that, Gloria, baby room. Yes. So I get the Kikaroo changer. Sorry, I have so much to talk about, so I keep like losing my train of thought. So I ended up getting the Kikaroo changer for Royce, and it came in the other day, and I absolutely love it. It's so much softer than I thought it was. It's a little bit chilly, but I have some like cloths and some towels and things that I'm going to put down, little blankets and light stuff. So if he has an accident on them, I can just toss them or wash them. Cheap stuff, so I don't care if they stain, but the Kikaroo changer was great. So thank you all who were on my Instagram recommending it to me, because I can tell that it's going to be very easy to clean. and I hope very comfortable for him. If it's not, we move to another changer. It's no big deal. But I did end up getting the Kikaroo changer, so that's now on his little changing table. We ended up getting little photos for his room. We ended up getting a beautiful mirror and new curtains, and this nursery is just a dream. It's coming out amazing. I know you guys are like dying to see it. Every week I get a ton of questions like, when's the baby nursery room done? When is the tour? I will let you know here and now that you will be getting a full detail tour of the entire nursery in detail. I'm going to be like listing where we got everything, where we found everything. So I will be posting that soon, but I just don't want to post, like, excuse my language, but like half-ass stuff. So like, yeah, we got our mirror up and the Kikaroo changer, but like we don't have anything else we need. And my rocking chair still isn't in there. Like, it's just not a complete nursery yet. So I don't want to just like keep showing you guys like, oh yeah, the rocking chair came today. Like, okay, we put 4 new pictures in. All right. Like, you guys probably are going to want to see the whole transformation of the nursery. I love it. I walk in there, I feel like I'm in heaven. It's so cozy. It has amazing energy. I know we're all like, well, obviously, if you follow Matt, like, we're very spiritual. We're all about the energy and creating a good home for the baby. I'm like that even with my body, which is why I try to eat healthy and exercise. So we cannot wait to show you guys this nursery. It's so close to being done, so you're not going to be waiting too much longer, but I just want it to be like the best presentation for you guys. So you're like, wow, you can fully see everything. So we've gotten a couple things from the nursery this week. What else? We've contacted a couple of doulas this week. We think we're going to go with a doula for birth. If you guys don't know, my mom is a postpartum nurse. She has been for like 20 something years. So she's amazing when it comes to postpartum. But I just feel like I need someone that truly has been at a ton of different births, a ton of different experiences, have witnessed a ton of things, because of course my mom is amazing and she's smart, but she's only had my sister and I, so it's kind of all she can go off of, and then her patients that come in after. But my biggest fear, like ever, I think, is labor. I know I've talked about it before. Honestly, I can't even go into detail too much about it because I get very emotional, and it's just a very, very tough subject for me right now to talk about. I'm just trying to be okay with it, and it's just something that's really, really freaking me out and scaring me very badly, and it's starting to kind of like consume my thoughts day to day, and I start to like have a meltdown, and like, I really have a genuine terror and fear for birth. So we actually met with a wonderful doula who is so sweet. She is like into yoga. She's like a yoga instructor, but she's been at every kind of birth, medicated birth, unmedicated birth, home birth, hospital birth, like you name it. She's been at more than 100 births. Of course, I trust Matt to be by my side. He has been amazing. I know he's going to be amazing up until the baby comes out. Matt is also very like medical. He was an EMT. So Matt knows a lot about everything. But of course it's different when like your significant other is going in for like a surgery or for birth or for whatever. And, or like your parent, it's a little bit different. So, Matt's going to be there, and I would like my mom to be there too. So I'm hoping that between Matt, my mom, and this doula, everything will be good. So I'll give you guys like more in-depth information on it, like once we have more, but we just talked to her today. So it's kind of all like fresh and new, but she's wonderful. I feel like I had a great connection with her. Matt felt like we had a great connection, and him too with her. So it'll be good. I'll go more in depth at another time, but, you guys are giving me such encouraging comments right now. Thank you so much. Wow. And Sarah had natural childbirth. Kathy says, get the epidural. And then Karen says, are you guys going to be videoing the birth? So that is something where a doula also kind of comes into play. I was really hoping that, and I'm going to voice this to her, like, we really want to document this. I would like to document this. just for my own sake, I know a lot of women kind of like black out during labor and they kind of want to like revisit that experience. I know for me, I do find a lot of comfort in knowing like what others went through. So I know a couple girls like my age that have had babies that are YouTube personalities and like they put up their labor and it just really helps to see that. So I would like to post that and for you guys to all be involved and to help anyone else that like, you know, as scared as I am, like if I can do it, you can do it. So we would like to definitely, or I would like to film it. Of course, we're going to see what happens as we get closer. You know, hopefully my health stays on track, the baby stays on track, everything stays on track. So that'll get a little bit more. And then Rochelle, is it Rochelle? I think bye. Are you doing all natural birth? So I don't know what kind of birth I'm gonna do, honestly. I think I'm like a big believer in like whatever's meant to happen will happen. I don't know what my baby's gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So whatever, I'm kind of like with birth, like whatever happens like in the moment will happen. And if I can get an epidural, maybe I'll get an epidural. If I can use another form of medication, I'll do that maybe, or maybe I'll go all natural, or maybe I'll do so. I have no idea because I have no idea what to expect. So a little stressful, but that is something else that we've been working on this week. And then something else that we've been working on this week is our baby shower. That will be fully recorded and posted for you guys. You guys will get a full exclusive inside look at our baby shower, which is going to be gorgeous. So if you guys saw our wedding video on my YouTube channel, so after this, go and look at it. So we're having the same videographers that videoed our wedding day and then the same photographer that did our wedding. And then our wedding planner is actually, so they're all coming to Rhode Island as a team and they are doing our baby shower. So we will have the most amazing footage for you guys. You'll see all about our baby shower and we're starting to plan it. I just ordered some invitations. So that's like up and away. It's July 31st. So it's like sort of, you guys know with Matt's traveling schedule, we kind of had to wait it out a little bit. He's gone most of June and July. So yeah, but I'm actually coming with Matt to Texas. And then somebody asked me in the beginning if I'm coming to Washington. Yes, I'm probably going to come to Washington too, because it's still like just in June. So I have plenty of time before I can't travel anymore. So I would definitely like to keep traveling with Matt as much as I can. And yeah, so other than that, everything, has been great. I really need Matt to come up here and clean the salsa because I have no idea what to do. We also have really exciting Meet the Frasers news coming up. I'm not going to go too much into detail, but I will have you guys know we will be filming very soon and you guys will be able to see more of our family very, very soon. So that's very exciting. Matt,
yeah.
How do I clean this?
Clean what?
The salsa
like
exploded all over me and like all over the chair and everything in the floor.
Oh.
But I don't know how to clean that.
Did you show them what you did?
No, I didn't show them because it's really gross. But.
Look what you did. Of course, I got the call. What the hell do I look like?
I told them about it in the beginning because it happened as soon as I got online.
Come here. I'm going to show everybody how to clean this. This is how you clean this. Let me show you. Come here.
Someone said, Matt, you are late.
This is what has to happen. This is how I clean it. I don't know, used to you. I'm gonna go just like this. Look. Now this is a secret. I'm gonna show you how to do the housekeeping. They call me Matthew Martha Stewart. So this here, as you see, we got a little bit of salsa. This Dawn spray works at everything. You're gonna spray it like this. Look how nice. Look how nice. Look.
Oh yeah, Blossom said Dawn spray and wash. We'll take that out.
That's what you gotta do. See that? Look at that. Now you're gonna let that sit for a minute. Now I like a little brush. Watch how nice. Watch. Hold on. Don't get nervous.
Karen said, of course it has to be white color. No kidding. And literally we have dinner plans tonight for my aunt's birthday and I just put this dress on. Like I just put it on.
This
is
something with pregnancy because you've never been sloppy.
So clumsy. So I will show. First of all, I'll show you guys my bump because hello, very important. So here is my bump. Now I'm in a dress. so I can't like take it up and everything, but this is my bump. It's very cute from the front. You can probably see my belly button now. And then here it is from the side. So he's definitely having a growth spurt. Now I'm like undeniably pregnant. I need all kinds of maternity stuff and support and all that. But I still like it. Like this is still like doable to me. I like it. I like to hold it. It's very round. He's very low still. Of course he is growing. So, you know, obviously my bump is coming up more, but he, like when he kicks me, is still like down here. He's extremely low. He loves hanging out on my bladder. I'm still peeing like every 5 minutes. But yeah, and then of course, let me see if you guys can see. I got salsa all over my dress, and I wanted to wear this so bad because it's so comfortable.
Wash it quick. Put it in the rinse. You have time.
Yeah, maybe I
Wash
should.
it right. Hurry up.
Maybe I should.
I'll do it. Drop trowel. Not
on camera.
Put that in the wash. Quick cycle. Rinse. Throw it in. Your aunt and uncle will be here in 20 minutes.
All right. Well, I'm showing my bump, so you go do something else. So yeah, here is my official bump date for this week.
Let me show you what the baby looks like. Let me show you what the baby looks like right now.
Looky.
This is what the baby looks like right now.
He's
in your tummy like this, all scrunched up, like head down, all scrunched up like this in your tum.
To be like that. If you guys saw, I made a really funny like real TikTok with Luca, actually, that cat right there, and I'm like, I don't know, you'll have to go to my Instagram to see it. I'm like, oh my god, how is a baby like with his weight, basically, because Luca's like 7 pounds. I'm like, oh my god, how is a baby gonna come out of a very small area soon? So I'm almost 7 months, so a lot going on. But anyways, you guys, I absolutely love you. I adore you. I'm sorry that this live was like all over the place. We've just had so much going on, and I'm hoping next week I'll kind of be able to have more of like you know, like a warning time for you guys, so I'm not just like, hey, you know, like bump date now. I like to kind of give you guys at least like a half hour heads up. So I apologize if you missed anything, but you guys know that you can go back and you can see all my bump dates on my whole channel. But yeah, but that was pretty much this week. So you guys know Matt and I post like daily on Instagram. So you can kind of catch up with us on Instagram. It's Meet Matt Fraser and at Alexa Fraser Official. And that was week 25. Wow. So you guys know I'll be back next week for week 26 pregnancy update. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, and I hope the weather is great for you. We're going to enjoy the weather this weekend. We're actually going to be celebrating Mother's Day with my mom tomorrow because she was sick with COVID and we couldn't celebrate Mother's Day with her. If you guys were on my last bump date, you know. So that's the story. So we have a lot going on, a lot of calls, a lot of appointments, a lot of craziness, but that's it. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you missed this live, do not worry about it. I will post it right to my channel. You'll be able to scroll right to whatever bump date you have missed. So anyways, I love you guys and I love chatting with you. You know, this is like the highlight of my whole week to be here with you guys. So I hope you have an amazing weekend. I love you all, and I will see you on the next bump date. Bye, guys.